vote yes on Hit Boy, bitch, I'm the city spokesman.
Yeah.
Billions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sound good.
Yeah. We thank y'all for tuning in to Billioneer Radio because the billions are near. That's why we say NEAR. Those billions are near. I'm your host, Big Arm. Over here we got starring Latif Billions, my co-host. And you know we do what it do. You know, with the show. What we do, we make them laugh. What we do?
We make them cry.
Make them cry. We make them mad.
Make them happy.
You know, they call us the infamous Troll Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your brother here. They call me the lad with the pad. Making it happen. You know, this is how it is. Today's show is brought to you by an outfit for you by Michael Keenan. Now listen, Michael Keenan is major. He does it major. So, you know, if you want your business to be successful, you want the business to make money, he's the guy to make it happen. He's also, man, he's tied in with a lot of the fashion brands, a lot of, you know, top players in the industry, and he's behind a lot of these brands. Some of these brands that he's behind, we know, are, of course, Hurley, WESC, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and you know, Sean John. He made it happen for Sean John in a major way out there in Vegas when they was doing it in the Magic Show.
Puff Daddy.
There you go. He's also, his company also Wardrobe Styles, about 17 shows that you guys watch, you know, on TV. You know, some of the shows that you actually see and he's styling. We got NCIS, Chicago, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, all the FBI shows.
I love SWAT.
I mean, just to name a few. Like I said, it's not a night on TV. You're not going to see him. His team is amazing. They deal with sports, entertainment, fashion, everything. They make it happen. He has a plan. He follows it. He does what he does. Right now, they're working on my clothing line. It's on its way. It's going to be here soon. I'm excited. So you guys get excited too. But on that note, let's do what we do.
Let's get it popping.
Let's do what we do.
Let's get it popping.
You know.
I had some early morning yum, so I'm a little more energized.
All right, whatever it is that got you the yums got you energized. You know, I'm glad.
Early morning yum. It's a technique to that.
It's
man.
a technique. Okay, so I'm just glad we was able to make that happen.
No,
you know.
we wasn't able to make that happen. I made that happen.
All right,
you
made
wasn't there, bro.
I'm always with you in spirit, brother. I got your back. I'm your brother. So no matter what, I'm wherever you go. You gotta listen. You gotta explain to them. Say, listen, hey, Big Arm is right there. You know what I mean? I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Remember that?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Be popping up all the time.
Look, man.
You know, so let's talk about the sports segment. You know, because that's what we do, and. You don't like some of my sports, so I'm gonna let you think about some of the sports that you like, because you don't like when I do it. So I'm gonna let you start off. That way, I can put it on you.
I'm gonna start off with the women's track.
We can't. That's a home run. If I close that out, we gotta go to football first.
I can't.
You can't. Oh my God, you can't do that because I got a whole. Yeah, you know that. That's my thing. We can't do football if we do that.
So the third preseason game is coming up.
All right.
A lot of fans is mad because Hurts didn't start the second game, and he really didn't play none of the starters.
Right.
So they, a lot of people in the uproar about, they pay money for their tickets. You get there and, basically bench the starters. So for the third game, this third preseason game, they talking about how the Eagles run the ball the least. Where they talked about, the coach said, I'm a coach that runs the football. But when you go to the statistics, we run the ball the least in the entire NFL, 15 times a game.
But that doesn't matter anymore because we have a new coach now. See, that's the old coaching system.
Okay.
We have a new coaching system. Okay. So everything that they're talking about now and what we used to do,
right?
We don't know what we're going to do. I don't even know if we're going to win 5 games this year.
Yeah, but we got 8 running backs that we got to look at. And how we going to look at the running backs if we ain't handing the ball off to them?
I mean, it's like that every year. But, but you understand why Jalen Hurts was out, right?
He had a tummy ache.
Yeah, tummy.
Man, come
He had a stomach virus.
on. Okay.
So they didn't want him. You got to understand.
So on Sunday, when the gun bust, he got a stomach virus. He can't play.
No. You talking about on?
I'm talking about regular season when the gun bust.
Regular season's a little different. But
Well-
see, we got to keep in mind he is our starting quarterback.
Okay.
Who's our backup?
He also a rookie, man. He gotta
Right.
get some reps.
But we don't want him to get hurt in the beginning. Him getting reps.
Oh, okay.
We got to think about that.
So basically, what you saying is his reps is going to start when the regular season starts.
There you go. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
So we throwing this season away. We rebuilding is what you're saying.
Yeah, we definitely rebuilding.
Oh, okay.
We rebuilding because we don't know what they're going to do.
I know we got a nice offensive line. I know we had 14 offensive line changes last year. Let's hope that doesn't happen this year. But I know we got a big, massive, athletic, good offensive line. So let's see what happens.
The problem is our cornerbacks is trash.
Not all. Slay came from New England. What are you talking about?
Slay.
And then we just picked up a veteran. I mean, we ain't too bad.
Can I take you back in time?
Go ahead.
We didn't pick up Nami Asamoah one time. You know, we didn't had Henry one time. You know, we had Maxwell one time. Like we had these top guys, and it wasn't enough because we're catching them at the end. We got to get like a Jalen Ramsey, somebody at the beginning. We can't get these old guys whose career's almost over and try to think they're going to come to our defense and make a difference by themselves.
Slay not old. I don't even think he's 30. Slay might be 27, 26.
He's probably up. He's higher than that. But you got to understand, people come in the league at 22. You know what I'm saying? Average 22 years old. These guys, 30 is.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
30 is old.
Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. But we'll see, because the defensive coordinator that we got now is very known in the league, and he's very good. And I just want to see. We'll see.
The defensive coordinator we have, he could be great, but he has to work with the personnel that he has.
That's true.
So
That's true.
And what we focused on, we didn't really focus. We focused on getting scraps as corners. We didn't focus on getting that top tier as corners. Like we should have put the money out to get a top tier franchise corner.
Is the boy still out there?
Who?
The one that was tripping, the one we was talking about, probably popped a molly or something like
Who?
Sherman.
Yeah, he's not signed right now.
Okay.
He may not get signed till mid-season because that phone call that his wife made really hurt
Well, it's a possibility.
that hurt his career right now. The NFL is real strict. So when it comes to domestic violence or any kind of physical violence, NFL is real strict.
I guarantee you, if we 6-1, 6-2 mid season, we gonna go out and grab something. We gonna get what we need.
But why we gotta wait so late?
Because they don't. I really don't think they can win. I really don't think they think they can win now. I think it's a guessing game. I don't think they know.
And you gotta understand the NFC is really going to be. I got Seattle this year. Come out the NFC.
Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Seattle.
I got Seattle.
Why you got Seattle coming out?
Because Russell Wilson's a beast. Every year he's a beast. He's a top
Russell
5
want to
quarterback.
leave. Russell is also the most sacked quarterback in the
Okay.
NFL.
All right.
So what did they fix the offensive line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They picked up some offensive line players.
All right. What about the running game? They got some backs. I know Metcalf. Metcalf is the receiver and all. Did they add some weapons?
Yeah.
I mean,
They got a running back.
new offensive coordinator. And the defense is aging, just like you said. The defense is old as grandma. Linebackers old.
I mean,
Secondary. Defensive line. They got to fix that defense, bro.
no. If you have a veteran defense, it can work. But when you have an old defensive player just going over there who didn't have who's like, all right, it's not going to really work because it's going to be unbalanced. And you still listen, you got New Orleans too over there.
Well, that's who I got.
You got Jameis Winston.
I got the Saints coming out.
That's my guy. Florida
Yeah.
State all day.
I got the Saints coming out. Some people got the Cardinals. Whoa. We forgot about the Rams.
I don't think the Rams are going to do much. And people don't. they don't believe me. I don't think they're going to do much.
They got a veteran quarterback,
I don't
a very
think,
good
I
veteran
don't think
quarterback.
Marvin Stafford's going to do much.
We'll see. I think he's going to light it up.
This is my argument for Matt Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
He been an elite quarterback for a long time. He's been with what did he play with? Detroit?
His whole career was Detroit.
But okay, so
Detroit just one of them teams that just don't do nothing. I don't know why. Detroit, Barry Sanders was their best years. And Megatron, when Megatron was playing with Matthew, that was his best years. But Stafford going to a team with an offensive coordinator, and the offensive room is like mad scientists and weapons all over the field. Offensive line, defense. And we ain't gonna talk. Donald could have been MVP last season. I don't know, was he?
Yeah, I don't know either. But here's the thing. That's NFC right now.
No, they gave the MVP to Rodgers.
Right.
They gave it to Rodgers.
That's NFC. That's just the finals. But guess who they're going to face in the finals?
Ain't nobody worrying about no Tampa Bay, bro.
But why is it that you knew what I was going to say and before I said it? So you already know Tampa Bay going to be in the finals.
Tampa Bay ain't going to be there, bro.
How come you said it before me?
That's one and done. Tampa Bay, that's one and done. They not repeating anything, man. You know what I mean? I got Tom Brady breaking down around the 8th game. If he make it that far. Come on, man. Can't nobody be Father Time unless he on steroids and they allowing him to be on steroids.
Wait, he doesn't get hit. Remember that. And you the one said they got the
and
Tom Brady rule.
He was taking his Dare Antler stuff that was banned, and from the Dare Antlers. He got his own drug dealer on a plane with him, bro. He has his own drug dealer, bro. He got a drug dealer that walks around with him and gives him this stuff, be it herbal or Howard prescription or whatever, on the spot. His doctor got a bag, and if Tom say, give me those, he'll go in there, give him a glass of water, pop that. Who working with that, bro?
He's not the only one that has doctors that prescribe him. They give him, he's not the only one. He's just the one that
fly on a plane with him, that go everywhere he go.
A lot of them take their doctors with them if they need it.
Man, I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
You never heard of it?
Nah, Tom got special rules. That's the Brady rule. Tom got special rules, bro.
But let's think about this. If you've been to 10 Super Bowls and you actually spent half your career in Super Bowls,
and you cheated to get to all of them,
right?
But one.
I think he should get some kind of special treatment.
Man,
yeah, I definitely do.
The GOAT, man, I like the GOAT, but he ain't, listen, it's one and done. You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry. Oh, the quarterback for the Jets, that young boy, everybody talking about him. The one they was comparing to Russell Wilson. I think his last name is Wilson.
I think the Jets is a cursed team.
Yeah, but they quarterback look nice, bro.
They always have a nice quarterback.
He could throw that football.
They always have a nice quarterback over there.
Who?
They
had the butt fumble bull, and after the butt fumble bull, Sanchez.
What was his name?
Sanchez.
Sanchez was good. Go ahead, name another one.
He was good.
Yeah, he was good. but the Jets made him look bad.
Oh my God, the Jets made we had Sanchez. Do you realize we had him as our quarterback?
What they had?
He stinks.
They had Pennington.
He stinks.
Yeah.
I remember Pennington too. But listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Tom Brady was in that division for 20 years.
Right.
What franchise quarterback came through on any of them teams? Buffalo just got theirs. Miami just got theirs. And the Jets just got theirs. For 18 years, they had no quarterback. Why you think the Patriots was winning the division every year?
So what you're saying is the Patriots was winning the division because the Jets just didn't have a quarterback.
The Jets, Buffalo, and Miami didn't have a quarterback.
Okay.
They was given 6 games every season. Automatic 6.
So what you're saying is Tom Brady left the AFC because they got better. And he went to the NFC so that way he can dominate there because he knew the AFC was getting better.
No.
They had quarterbacks.
No, that sound good. I like the way you placed it.
But that's how you said it just now.
No, I like the way you placed it.
Right.
Tom Brady left because the team that they had assembled wasn't good enough. And he knew he couldn't win with that team. You saw that garbage team last year.
Got
they just reloaded this year.
Got
with
it.
tight ends, linebackers, corners, running backs, offensive. They just reloaded. You know why?
Why?
Because they want to win the chip badly. Belichick wants the chip badly because Brady wasn't supposed to do it without him.
Right. That's correct.
So that's how it's going to go down, bro.
So who you got coming out the AFC? Who the finals in the AFC?
Kansas City versus New Orleans. That's the Super Bowl.
Okay, but what's the AFC finals? Kansas City against who?
Kansas City versus Buffalo.
All right. I got either.
Oh, the Chargers is a sleeper, so it could possibly be the Chargers.
Chargers definitely a sleeper. They're not going
Chargers
nowhere.
is a sleeper.
I'm sleeping on the Chargers. I'm sleep now. Talking about some Chargers. they definitely not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything.
Talk your talk.
So,
talk heavy, bro. Talk heavy.
Yeah, Chargers. All right, so Kansas City's not going to make it in the Super Bowl this year. Let's just start with that. They're not going to make it. It's going to either be Buffalo or it's going to be the Titans or it's going to be Baltimore.
No, Titans ain't going to be there.
Did you forget who the Titans just picked up as a receiver? Do I got to remind you they got Julio Jones over there now?
What? They don't got no quarterback.
What you mean?
He's a bum.
Okay. Julio
He
Jones.
ain't one of them elite quarterbacks. Only way they going to win if they run the ball and play defense.
All right, so let me ask you a question. He was a bum, right?
Right. Bum.
How far did they get last season?
Because of the running back.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Derrick
Averaging
Henry.
200 yards a game.
Okay, right. All career. So he's a bum, right?
Yeah, he is.
And they got how far did they get? To the finals?
No.
Against Kansas City?
No.
Or the game before?
The game before.
Game before.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they got
No,
Julio.
matter of fact, they got knocked out the first playoff game. Baltimore beat them.
Baltimore beat them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Baltimore beat them.
So they made the playoffs at least.
That was a wild card game.
Okay. So do you think Julio Jones is going to make an impact on the offense?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to make an impact. He's definitely.
Right. So,
but if he had one of them elite quarterbacks throwing him the football, because you got to think about this. They got a tough bull. They got a young Julio Jones out there already. And a tight end and a wide receiver. They wide receiver and they tight end is built like Julio Jones. 6'4", 270, can run like a 4.5.
So just know you're making my point. because those receivers over there and adding Julio Jones, you have a threat offense right now.
Without a quarter, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And you still have Derrick Henry back there.
Who going to throw him the football? This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
The same guy threw it to him last time.
He's a bum. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's a bum.
Who was that, Tannehill?
Tannehill. Bum. Like
he
a Class C quarterback.
Class C?
Yeah, he ain't nothing special. Let's put it that way. He ain't nothing special, man. You need them special cats out there, bro. So that's how it's gonna go down.
You know, I'm excited that football's about to start because we're gonna have a lot of these shows. We're gonna start off just like this, but it's gonna be the season. And I'm gonna be able to tell you how your predictions were wrong.
It's gonna be gritty, man. It's gonna be gritty. No, you're gonna be in class.
I'm being class.
The whole season.
I'm being class.
I'm gonna tutor you, man. I'm gonna get you right.
I need that.
I'm gonna get you straight.
But just let me know. We're gonna watch it all the way until Tom Brady goes to the playoffs, and then we're gonna see what happens.
Tom Brady.
All right. You know. Hey.
Are we going? Listen. Is anybody going to be allowed to hit him this year?
No.
Come on.
No, you can't hit him.
That's cheating.
It's not cheating.
So you could break any other quarterback neck but his.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
It does make sense.
That ain't football. That's flag football.
You can't hit him.
That's flag football.
He gets rid of the ball too quick.
Yeah, all right.
He gets rid of the ball too quick.
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Because now you know.
Let's get it popping.
We get into the segment.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. But you know what? Out of respect for you cutting you off,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you bring us in with that. I'm going to let you bring us in with that. And then I'm going to just go ahead and just take it, just take it.
It was kind of bitter without the sweet. I mean, I actually felt bad for her, man. Because you know what? She looked outclassed. And listen, she running for the United States. Them Jamaican girls looked like they was running for Screwface. Screwface, give me death 1,000 times worse than you.
All right, okay, so let's do names, okay?
Okay.
So you talking about Sha'Carri Richardson?
Yes.
All right, so Sha'Carri Richardson got smoked. We got to say what it is.
She got smoked.
Because I see you hopped on my page like, why are we talking about her? I thought you like her.
She got smoked.
And understand, I'm the fan of the sport of track and field.
Okay.
So I understand that from that.
Okay.
She got smoked by Elaine Thompson.
Yes.
She got smoked by Shelly Ann Frazier.
Yes.
She got smoked by Sha'Carri Jackson.
And Screwface.
And she got smoked by 2 Americans.
Yes.
Right? She got
Yes.
smoked. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, she got smoked. Let's just start with that.
She looked like she was running in 10 boots, man.
Okay.
I never even saw her run like that.
But you got to understand how track works.
She was outclassed completely.
No, see, everybody hyped her up and didn't follow the track because the Jamaicans were already breaking records before that.
It didn't look right, man.
It looked horrible. It looked horrible.
It didn't look right.
So, and I'm not a Sha'Carri Richardson basher. I just tell facts. Okay? So, we got to understand.
You was making fun of her on your page.
I didn't make fun.
What I read was
She got
somebody
smoked.
that...
She got smoked.
I mean, you had the laugh emojis with
Oh, yes. I had
the
laughing
all
emojis.
that stuff
Yes,
coming out.
yes.
I'm like, wow.
I'm laughing at anybody get smoked. You know what I mean? You got smoked. Here's the thing, right?
And she almost... The other girl, I think, came... she broke the
What,
record.
what other girl you talking about?
FloJo was faster than her.
Well, FloJo was still, you know.
They
got
said
the-
FloJo had the record for, the top record, and she was behind
But-
FloJo. But I know she was Jamaican. I don't know her name, but I know she was Jamaican.
All right, so here's the thing. So, the fastest woman in the world, and we got to understand. So, there's hope for Sha'Carri, and I'm gonna tell you why there's hope.
Okay, I want to hear this.
Because people that don't follow track don't understand that she wasn't racing against anybody's. You see what I mean? That's the part that she had. So, where she got her attention from, people say, well, she ran this real quick time during the semifinals when she was trying out,
Right.
but it was wind aided, so it didn't
Right.
count. You know,
Right.
whenever you run with the wind, they don't count it.
Right.
So people thought, oh, she was, but when she did qualify, it was 10.86.
Right.
Now that sounds exciting,
Right.
but while the Americans were competing for the Olympics over here,
Right.
Jamaica was doing it over there.
Right. Right.
Now Shelly Ann Frazier Price in June,
Uh-huh.
she broke the record,
Okay.
the 100-meter record.
Okay.
Right? And she had a 10.6. Right. Let's talk about it. 10.6. Like, she came in first place then, right?
Right.
Now, this is the amazing part about track and field that I love.
Okay.
Because people that don't follow the sport don't understand how you say any given day.
I don't care what math you got in that book. The eye test told me she will never win a race against any of them Jamaican women.
I agree. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that the people that's watching don't understand that they think that she was supposed to win. And if you understand the times and how things were going, she wasn't going to win anything.
I thought I was one of them people.
Right.
I thought she was going to, like, the gods and them cleats was going to get in that dirt.
not
But
how-
listen, bro,
That's
I
not,
was like, wow, it blew me away.
That's not how track works. And
And not to cut you off, they did it with ease.
yeah, but I mean, so, and this is what people got to understand. So Sha'Carri Richardson, right?
Right.
She got exposed, and let me explain that.
Yes, she did. Badly.
She got exposed because she had a good day on her Olympic trials,
Right.
and the other Americans had a bad day. The reason why I say that, because the American that beat her
Right.
and beat her record with
Right.
the 10.83,
Right.
Kiana Daniels,
Yes, Daniels.
right? She beat her when Sha'Carri broke that record.
Right.
So Sha'Carri had a better day than her that day on Olympic trials, and then now when you watch it, Kiana Daniels beat her record of a 10.86 and ran a 10.83.
All right. I understand times, right? But
Smoked her.
let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Did she come in last place?
Yes.
When I was looking at it,
Yeah.
everybody beat her.
Yeah. Yeah. She ran 11. She ran 11.14.
Maybe she should have put the hair up or something. I don't know, bro.
But,
I was like, maybe put that hair in the ponytail, bro.
But-
the hair look heavy.
but here's what I say: Sha'Carri has hope. People don't understand. It's there's hope for Sha'Carri because the girl Elaine Thompson, that's the fastest woman in the world right now.
Right.
She actually came in third in the actual Olympic semifinals.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and Shelly Ann Fraser Price beat her And
Right.
they had some close times between
Okay.
those two.
All right.
And believe it or not, back then, the time was 11.76.
That's slow, ain't?
No.
They running 10.6.
And different. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's the moment. Every moment is different. They're going to take your highest personal best, and it's going to say, okay, that's the record if you break it, but you're not going to run it all the time.
Them Jamaican girls can run, man.
So here's the thing. So Elaine came in third place
Right.
before she went to the Olympics, which was the finals.
Right.
And then when she got to the finals, she came in first place. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then she ran at 10.6.
All right, but the 100 we were watching, right?
Right.
Jamaica came in first, second, and third, correct?
During the Olympics and during the 46th annual Prefontaine Nike Classic.
So
which
there
was-
were no
right.
women on the track faster than the Jamaicans as a whole.
No.
Yeah.
But that's been since 2018
Where they find them girls, man?
in Jamaica. You just
Damn.
in Jamaica.
They
So-
must have been running up dirt hills, man.
So,
They must have been running through jungle, bro.
but I want people to understand who Sha'Carri's racing against,
Right,
because everybody just thinks that she got blown away
Right.
and what happened to her.
right,
Sha'Carri's run against American champions,
right.
right? She's
Right.
run against Tiana Daniels and Javian Oliver.
Right.
Javon Oliver. Like
Yeah.
these people, they were champions,
Right,
and they ran better times.
right.
They weren't slow.
Yeah, I feel you on
they
that, bro.
weren't slow. Like
I don't know, man. It must be in the coconut
because-
water or something.
because Tiana Daniels, you gotta understand, Tiana Daniels is the one that beat Sha'Carri Richardson, and she was the 2019 U.S. champion. You gotta understand that she wasn't slow, and at that time her time was the 10.8.4. So she went a 10.8.4, and you gotta think Sha'Carri Richardson, when she qualified and everybody was hyped
right,
this year,
Right.
it was 10.8.6. So Daniels ran a faster time in 2019, and that's the girl who beat her in the USA just now. So people are not realizing she's not racing against slow people.
Oh no.
But
They speed demons.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they had bad days. Sha'Carri had better days. So Daniels came in seventh
Well,
place.
that race I just watched, I don't know. I didn't listen, man. They look like machines, man.
I mean,
The
you got-
form. I'm talking about the form, the speed, the stroke, the kick, the release. All of that was just poetry in motion, man.
right.
And it looked effortless.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's talking about Sha'Carri only because of the actual weed incident.
No,
Because-
the weave incident.
Nah, I wasn't the weed. All of them wear weed.
Yeah, but that's a big weave, bro. I ain't seen none of them women out there with all that hair on their head, man.
And see, that's what I mean. People that follow track.
That's 10 packs of Yaki, bro.
Okay, let me drop something. Sha'Carri's 21.
Right.
Shelly Ann Fraser Price from Jamaica is 35.
Okay.
She been wearing the color hair in the big weave. Like Sha'Carri pretty much copied her pattern.
So where's this woman that's 35 you just mentioned?
she just raced and beat her the
The
other day.
35-year-old woman beat a 21-year-old woman running?
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. And she got a 6-year-old daughter. So if you follow track, you understand these girls been running for a long time, breaking their own records.
Oh, man. I don't know. You just came up with the concept of being old and, not being too good.
Well, she's on her
slowing down.
She's on her last leg. Shelly Ann Fraser. Okay, so Shelly Ann Fraser Price.
She ain't on her last leg. She ain't look like she was running on her last leg. She like she was running on 10 legs. What you talking about? She got some spares.
But the one that finally beat her
Yeah.
was 29 years old.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Sha'Carri has a lot of room to grow. She's 21 years
So
old.
they women. She's still basically growing into
Still
her
growing.
body. Yeah.
She's still growing.
She racing grown women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Right.
and that's what I'm trying to even
21 is a great age too.
like I said, even Tiana Daniels, like 26, the one that beat her. So Sha'Carri has a lot of room to grow,
Yes.
but
Yes.
she's going to have a hard time growing.
Do you think she can get faster?
That's what I said. So Elaine Thompson, who was the fastest one in the world, right?
Right.
In 2019,
Right.
she ran like 11.
Oh, so she was working
Well,
on
no,
it.
I apologize. It was a 10-7. She went a 10-7.
So she been working on her technique.
Right. And then in the Olympic trials, just in the semifinals,
Right.
she came in third place. And then in the Olympics, she came in first place.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, like, so she went from a 10-7 to 10-6, and now broke the record with a 10-5.
Wow.
You know, so that's what I'm pretty much just trying to say, that
Right.
people that follow track and understand the sport, the track world,
Right.
Sha'Carri's not the only one out there. You know.
Right.
And right now, she's not the fastest woman in America no more, because Tiana Daniels beat her 10.86 with a 10.83 just
Wow.
just the other day. So now the focus should be on Tiana Daniels,
Yes. Poetry in motion, bro.
which she's a I think I understand she's
Poetry in motion.
right.
They was like machines, man.
Right.
It didn't look right. It just didn't look right, man.
Because everybody hyped up Sha'Carri, like
Right.
Sha'Carri's the greatest thing of
But
all
she
time.
couldn't have did that bad.
Sha'Carri's great
She
for
could
her.
have came in fourth or third or something, bro. She got demolished by the whole fleet.
And she don't have an excuse, because remember, she didn't make the Olympics, so she had a month off. So that means her legs are fresh. Everybody else just came from running the Olympics. Everybody just came from running the Olympics.
Right.
So she had a month off.
That's what's up.
So pretty much it's like, okay, because I gotta make the point about why my whole thing on Sha'Carri is,
Okay.
and it's like, she did good. She's young. She's 21.
Right.
Now she's gonna have a hard time coming back. She can come back,
Right.
but do you really? When they set up in that race, they set her right in between the two Jamaicans.
She was in the middle.
Right. To make
everybody.
But they did that on purpose. That was strategically done, so that way there's no mistake of who's where and who and what. So all the focus was right there in that spot.
That's an intimidation
And
factor.
she watched them pull away from her. So that might do something to her psyche, because now
That girl shot out a cannon, man. It wasn't even. I don't know if. It didn't take her. Well, she watched them pull away from her in seconds. It happened fast. It wasn't like they pulled. That joint was like, shoo, and she
Right.
was like.
So now Sha'Carri got to worry about beating the two Americans that beat her.
I think she wanted to give up. I really did. I think she was embarrassed. I truly think she was embarrassed.
Of course,
man.
she's embarrassed, and I feel like she needs a publicist to help her talk, know what to say, because she's still arrogant. She needs to be humble, and for me, I didn't see her hug the champions on the track like everybody
it was like
else.
she walked off.
Right, and it's like that's
and
bad.
act like she was trying to look for somebody.
Right,
But she was embarrassed. She just wanted to get out of there.
but even
I saw that.
but in track, when the winner wins, you gotta hug them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You embrace them.
They
Congratulations,
supposed to come
congratulations.
around each other.
Right, she just walked off.
Yeah.
She just walked off.
Jamaican girls was out there.
Right.
Ah.
So I mean, she, like I said, she needs a publicist, because she talks. She don't know what to say out her mouth. She's young, and what she should have just said, hey, you know what? I lost today. Congratulations to the one. They did their thing. Hey, I'll be back. Leave it at that. She went
Right.
off cussing and count me out. I was like, listen, you got beat, and
She got embarrassed.
but she gonna get beat again though,
Okay.
because now the girls that beat her, they know that they can beat her,
Right.
and they pump.
Oh yeah, and the fact that you ain't show good sportsmanship, they gonna run
I'm
ahead.
talking
they
about
gonna
the
run
other
ahead in
Americans.
the dirt.
I'm talking about the other Americans.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the other Americans.
She ain't even
Yeah.
pump it up for her own teammates.
So nobody's bashing Sha'Carri. She got smoked. That's my whole point. She got smoked. And I had to break it down online, because people just didn't know what they were talking
She
about.
got smoked like a backwood.
Right. And she's no longer the fastest woman in America.
And it wasn't no loud, it wasn't no Gorilla Glue, it wasn't
Right.
no Diesel, it
Right.
was straight Reggie.
So I
Dirt.
don't see her winning any more races anytime
She got
soon.
smoked like dirt weed.
Yeah. I don't see her winning any more races anytime soon. But you know what? All right. But so you got some music for us today?
Do I?
All I gotta say is my apologies to the world.
No, it's censored. It's censored. We ain't playing no games. I went out and spent a couple of dollars.
Oh, okay.
But hey,
He said every week.
no, I didn't.
No.
This one's so clean.
Okay.
This one is called I Wish by Brendan Senpai.
Sometimes I wish I didn't love you so hard. Sometimes I wish you just left me in the dark. Sometimes I wish that we would regain a spark. Sometimes I wish, I look up like, baby, where have you been? Cause you're not here lately. When I need you the most, that's when you leave. You hurt me with ease, I'm begging you please. What happened to all of the years? My feelings are pouring, they dripping like tears. We had a lane and now you changing gears. You know all my dreams and you know all my tears. My bed is so empty when you not around. I'm feeling shut out like I live underground. My heart is thrown away and never be found. And all of these thoughts, yeah, I think I'ma drown. You took me for granted, but I knew there was a time where I say I do. But now I look and I have no clue. New person, yeah, who are you? Sometimes I wish I didn't love you so hard. Sometimes I wish you just left me in the dark. Sometimes I wish that we would regain a spark. Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wish.
Sometimes I wish I didn't love you so hard. Sometimes I wish you just left me in the dark. Sometimes I wish that we regained our spark. Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wish. And even though I'm hurt, I lost a bond. I'ma keep going cause life goes on. And I'ma keep pushing cause I'm strong. And I know you were in the wrong. I'm searching for protection, I'm searching for affection, I'm searching for the future that I see. I'm searching for a heart, a never-ending start. I'm searching for a me that doesn't wish we could be.
Am I the bad guy for just giving up? I had enough of the lies and deceit and the bluff. I'ma be careful, the next girl I cuff. Love is so rough.
Look from the past, start something new. I wish I could see how much I have grew. I don't need you, no longer us two. And now I know what to do.
But I'ma keep moving and search for my queen. My partner in crime, yeah, we'll be a team. But sometimes I wish that it really won't work. Missing the way that you flirt, a thought that I had to avert. Grow from the pain and the hurt. Plant a new seed in the dirt. Plant a new seed in the dirt. But sometimes I wish I didn't love you so hard. Sometimes I wish you just left me in the dark. Sometimes I wish that we would regain a spark. Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wish. Sometimes I wish I didn't love you so hard. Sometimes I wish you just left me in the dark. Sometimes I wish that we would regain a spark. Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wish.
Woo! Billionaire Radio.
Shout
I wish.
Nice and clean, nice and clean. Like it. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, like, and comment. But yeah, I forgot to say that at the beginning. You gotta remind me. Like, comment, subscribe. But I think we want them to subscribe first. Subscribe to the channel.
Then like it.
There you go.
And then make your comments.
Right, there you go. So we got to get in the habit of saying that more. Because,
Yeah, that's true.
And if you guys got some content that you want us to talk about, feel free to send us an email, send us a text at billionaireRadio@gmail.com. And we definitely will, take it in consideration. If it,
Check out the website.
and we'll definitely shout you out. We'll shout you out. Whoever sent it in, we say, hey, listen, this was sent in by this person. So, because everybody has an idea what content they keep sending my way.
Let's get into these milk crates.
Before we get into the milk crates, I got to do the 5 minutes of the fashion industry.
Okay, let's
Because I
handle
have a
that.
special request. People have been asking me lately about agencies, and I'm like, I thought I talked about that, but you know what? I'm gonna touch on a little different angle. So, in 5 minutes of the fashion industry is brought to you by my company, First Class Entertainment Incorporated. That's First, 1ST, Class, KLASS Incorporated. That's First Class, ENT.com, or firstclassentertainment@gmail.com. And the question is about these agencies. How do you approach an agency? And I didn't realize that people didn't know how to approach an agency.
Right.
Well, one thing you have to understand when you're going to an agency, you need to have your book together.
Right.
You know, so you got to have your photos together. People going to the agency with nothing in their hand, or people going to the agency with photos from their phone, or going to the agency with, you know, just group photos and things like that. That's the wrong approach. You got to actually have a better presentation.
Right.
You got to get one of those black photo books, and you go to the agency after you get your photo done by a professional photographer. I gotta stress that enough. You can't let your auntie snap your picture on the wall and then send it in. Like, you can't do that, you know. But that's what they do. They say, "Mom, take this picture real quick. I'm going to the agency," and they post and they put it in, and they go to. I'm like, no,
Grab
no,
the Android.
right. And and when you go to an agency, do not wear any makeup. I gotta stress it enough. Do not wear any makeup. They want to see how you look with the blank canvas, and that's for men and women, because you know some men wear makeup. So do not wear any makeup, and make sure your hair is pulled back. Your hair has to be pulled back so that way they can see your face. Don't wear a bang that covers your face. Don't wear any earrings. Like, go in there with no earrings, a blank canvas, and pretty much, you know, nice fitted jeans. You want to have a fitted jeans to show your couture, to show how your body is built.
Couture.
Yeah, you definitely got to have that. They want to see what you look like. So with fitted jeans, nice pair of shoes. Women always wear heels. Don't ever walk around and be seen without heels. When you go into an agency, put the heels on. You can wear flats around in the street, but when you walk in the door, they want to see how you look in heels. It's just a presentation of how it goes. Now, some can do flats. If you're a certain height, if you're about 5'11" as a woman, you can do flats because you don't want to look too tall. And men definitely don't wear heels when you go to an agency. You know.
Men wear heels?
Yeah, some men like to wear heels.
What
so,
kind of heels?
I don't know. I didn't ask them, but you know, there's certain kind of heels that.
That's weird.
But I'm.
It's weirdos, bro.
I can't say anybody's a weirdo, but just men don't wear heels. And for women, like I said, no makeup, fitted jeans. The top, you preferably want to wear a white tank top. For men they call them wife beaters. Women they call them tank tops. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're professionally called A-neck shirts. When you go to the store or you go online, they're A-neck shirts, but you know, or they're tanks. So you want to wear that, and you want them to fit because again, you want to show your body. You want to show that you don't have a stomach. You want to show that you're lean. But definitely, that's how you want to walk through the door, and definitely be polite. Always shake the hand when you first go through the door of the agency. Shake the person's hand. That's first. And don't sit down until they tell you to sit down. You stand there and wait. And, you know, they're going to ask you a couple of questions. They're going to take a shot of you, a headshot, things like that. And that's pretty much it. You know,
Eye contact.
Eye contact is definitely important. You know, glad for reminding me. You got to do that.
And it's funny, I was about to say canvas. When you was saying come in with no makeup, hair back, so basically they're looking at a blank canvas and how they're going to paint it.
Correct, because they don't want to see the made-up version of you.
Right.
They want to see
the original.
What they would have to do to make you.
Right.
That's what they want to see.
Okay.
So, as they said, the term plain Jane, that's how you want to walk through the door. But your photos are going to be developed already. So they can see how you look in your photos. They can get an idea from that. Professional. And remember, when you do your photo book, make sure you're on today's trend with clothes. So, for example, if double-breasted suits are in, don't wear a single-breasted suit. Things like that. So it's a good idea to go through a fashion magazine.
And keep up with the fashion.
Right. And you may have to go shopping if you have to. But, you know, when you do your photo shoot, just make sure that you're being current. And if you don't know, you have to get a stylist. But that's my 5 minutes of fashion. I don't want to go past 5 minutes. But, you know, and that's brought to you by my company, First Class Entertainment Incorporated. That's 1STKLASS Entertainment Incorporated. So,
you was out in New York, right? I saw some more brownstone pictures.
Well, you know, that's the fashion magazine that's dropping. You know, we got the fashion magazine dropping. Shout out to my team. I'm going to shout everybody else out, you know. You know, you like to keep me in this mode. It's funny, man.
Nah, man, I be finding out stuff, man.
So definitely Fashion Moment magazine. We definitely dropping that. It's gonna be definitely gonna be online. We got video production. We got photography.
Because I didn't know who your photographer. I didn't know who your cameraman was.
Yeah. Well, you know. Well,
I know.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the video guy. You know. We got John Ricard as far as doing photography. We got you know Drew Felton from YU Models NYC. You know, as far as the styling, a couple agency models, but. You always get me doing that, man. How do you get me to do that? I be like, I don't want to talk about that. You don't make me talk about some of the fashion stuff that people got to know. But just know the magazine's going to drop in September.
Okay.
You know, it's going to drop in September. I put some sneak peeks online. That's what you saw.
Okay.
I put some, you know, but we had an amazing lineup. You know, it's going to be continued. You know, we have a ton of topics, man, that we didn't touch on. But I want to touch on your boy Kanye West again.
Oh my Lord!
You know, I'm a skip Lizzo.
We're not gonna talk about these milk crates.
I don't know why that needs attention, but if you know what I mean.
We're not gonna talk. You in your mind, you're not saying where they getting all these damn milk crates from.
No.
When the last time you seen a milk crate in the hood? I be in the streets, bro. I ain't seen a milk crate in the hood in a while. So where are they getting all these damn milk crates from, bro?
So, milk crates, when you say in the hood, I never see them in the hood, but I seen them on the poles as a basketball court.
That's it.
Right.
That's one.
Right. But you get them
they
from...
building pyramids.
But you get them from the stores. If you go to any store or supermarket, you go in the back, there's a bunch of crates back there. And remember, DJs used to put their records in there. Like, that's nothing new under the sun. It's just that, okay, somebody had this idea and said, let's do this. But
people getting hurt, bro. Boy broke both his knees and started crying for his mama, man.
I'm pretty sure.
Both.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's
They
smart.
be smacking the ground.
I don't think
They be smacking the earth. One boy got up there and started doing this. I said, whoa, he at the top. I said, bro, you wait. I mean, you waited for the wrong moment to do that, bro. Well, you don't get to the very top and start. And you know what happened. I ain't got to tell the rest of the story.
I mean, well, the most important for me, I mean, that's definitely dangerous, but what impressed me was the girl that was blindfolded. She did it blindfolded. She ran down blindfolded.
The boy that was rolling the L, that's the one that impressed me.
I mean, yeah. But, I mean...
He was rolling the backwood.
I don't think they're show worthy, man. Like, I think we could talk about Afghanistan. We could talk about...
Everything. The hood is show worthy. We don't look down on people on this show.
We always talk about the hood.
Well, I don't think something creative that our people came up with and they doing. I mean, it took 2 minutes. All right, now let's talk about a rich person. Let's talk about Kanye. Come on.
You think the milk crates is a good conversation?
Yeah, I do.
All right, please tell me why it's a good conversation.
Because it's all over TikTok. It's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook.
Okay.
Yes, very good conversation.
Okay.
All right.
You got it, man.
All right, let's talk about Kanye.
No, you got it. The crates, though, man. Because I'm trying to figure out what's important with some milk crates.
I mean, for me,
I'm not impressed with the milk
I'm just
crate
saying.
thing.
I'm just saying the damage control. People are seriously hurting themselves.
Or bored. They're bored. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's the same conversation if we're talking about the little girl that set herself on fire because of that challenge. They all challenges. But this one got me intrigued. I ain't gonna lie. It has me intrigued.
Are you gonna try it?
No.
Okay. All right. Why
I
not?
ain't dumb.
Why are you gonna try it?
I'm not stupid.
It looked like you can balance up there. Who knows, right?
Nah, man. I'm not smacking my body against the earth. I'm good. My feet is planted on the earth. That's where they'll stay.
All right. Well,
I don't like heights anyway.
You think that's heights though? 6 crates on top is heights?
That's like higher than that. It's higher than this ceiling, bro.
No, it's not.
Well, you ain't been watching then.
No, it's 6 crates. It's 6 crates. It's 5 on top, and they put a red one on top. That's the 6th one, and they put 5 on the side, and then 4, 3, 2, just like that.
No, bro. Which one you been watching?
All of them. I counted it. I already did that already.
Bro, them joints is up to the ceiling. They up there. They be up there. They be up there, and then they go whoo, bop. I mean, arm, neck, knee.
Yeah. If you next time you watch it, I want you to watch somebody go up there, and the person can walk by him, and the feet's only right here. The heads are right here by their feet. But just check it out next time.
All right.
You know, just the speed on Kanye, because I don't want to spend a lot of time on Kanye. It's just that he got his 3rd listening party coming up. Like, so the album still ain't come out yet.
Right.
He keeps changing and adding it. But what makes this different is he's in Soldier Field,
Right.
the home of the Chicago Bears.
Right.
That's where he's going to do it.
Right.
But he had somebody create a replica of the house he built. House he lived in growing up. So he built. They're building a house inside the stadium. Yeah, I know. Make that face. That's my whole point. So they're building the actual stadium inside the stadium. They're building a replica of his house. Now he bought his house that he grew up in. He already bought it. They say he bought it for like $200,000+. So he owns the house, and now he's doing a replica of that actual house in the stadium for his listening party.
For what? For a listening party.
Right. So
Okay.
and the title of the album, remember, is Donda, which is
Right.
his mother's name.
Right.
Who is a doctor, which is Dr. Donda
Okay.
West.
Okay.
So it may have something to do with it.
Salute to his mother, man.
It may have
Salute
something to
his
do
mother,
with it.
man. Rest in peace, Queen.
Yeah. So I just had to. What do you think about that? Like, do you think he's seeking for attention, or you think he's on to something?
I think he has so much money that he's bored.
Okay.
I think he's bored with life. I think he's looking for something to do. I think he has so much money and he's accomplished so much and he's been around the world several times. He's the one that needs to go to space next.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, get on that space shuttle and head out there. He needs some excitement in his life, man. He really do.
All right. So we have short amount of time. We're gonna Russian roulette some of these topics, right?
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna shoot it to you.
Right.
And you tell me which one we pick. All right. So we got OnlyFans going out of getting rid of pornography in October 1st. Then we got
Hold up. OnlyFans doing what?
getting rid of pornography.
OnlyFans getting rid of pornography.
You see that face? Right. I knew it was a good topic.
Who the hell is OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, the site where girls are going on doing their thing, people paying their money. OnlyFans. The site where everybody was going making their money. Some making 20.
They shutting it down?
Only the pornography part.
Nah, they tripping. But go
October
ahead. What's
1st,
next?
We got that one we can talk about. We can also talk. I have to laugh at your face.
Shh. Hey.
Also, what's crazy is iPhone, man. Everybody has an iPhone. Please be warned. The next update for iPhone is going to scan your phone for child pornography. So that's crazy.
That's
man.
a good thing.
That's a
That's a good thing.
So if you got any friends talking about they're going to get Samsung,
Right.
We know now. Look at them a little funny.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay.
Look at my little.
I like that topic.
You like that topic?
Yeah, that's
All right,
good.
so we got and also we got
Yeah. Yeah. Nab them.
all right,
Nab
so,
them.
and also we got Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, right? Meg is petty. I'm gonna tell you how petty Meg is.
All right.
She's so petty that Tory Lanez he violated the actual order of protection. He had to stay away from her because she performed first, and then the baby had him at a special guest. You know what I mean? And yeah, so therefore this was at the Roll Out Loud in Florida. I think it was Miami, Florida.
Right.
So he's now violated because he was 100 yards within distance.
Damn.
So she went and pushed that button on him, and now they saying they raised his bail to $250,000. They wanted to go to $500,000.
What was he doing with her? Well, first of all, never mind. She got a man, though. You know that, right?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying these are topics, man. We just,
I know, but
I'm just saying some
that's
good ones, right?
crazy, though.
That's a good one.
She was
And
messing
then-
with Tory.
Right. And
Wow.
then we got Afghanistan right now. What's going on with Afghanistan with the president and the evacuees? So and right now they have till August 31st. The Taliban gave them till August 31st. They said, listen, August 31st you have until get all the evacuees out.
Right.
And now the Taliban is telling people, because today Biden made a decision that he's not going to extend the deadline. The Taliban is telling people who are Afghan, you can't leave. They closed it off. They're not letting nobody get to the airport. And it's like, so the 6,000 that's there right now and waiting to go, that's it. Can't nobody else get inside right now. And the Taliban just shut it down. And
all we worrying about is Americans. So
no, we can't say that because the Afghans, some of them have SIVs. Remember, they have the special visas. Because they helped out. Some helped out the troops.
Oh, man.
And people that helped out the troops, there's one person that he was an actual. I guess you want to say he's a interpreter for the U.S. troops. They just murdered his brother.
Damn.
and then they're going to murder him. And yeah, I know, pretty bad. So, and to make matters worse,
So the Taliban has him in custody.
yes,
They had him and his brother in custody.
they killed his
murked the
brother
already. Hacked his
murdered his
head
brother
off.
already. Now,
Right.
I don't know if that's when they hacked the head off.
Yeah,
But I'm
it's-
just saying.
it's-
No, because there's a couple people. Listen, it was they had Afghan military on the base
Right.
at the airport protecting
Right.
the base,
Right.
and a sniper just killed one of the guys. They just killed one of the guys. One guy's wounded. You know, they show him on CNN injured. He's wounded.
They got snipers out there too.
Yeah, and they just met today.
Right.
You know, they met today. They had to make an agreement.
Right.
And so what we're trying to do is not go to war.
Okay.
That's what we're trying not to do.
Right.
But here's the problem.
Right.
All the army gear that left back from Americans,
Right.
the Taliban's now took it. And so now they're looking like us in uniform. So when they got pictures of them, I think somebody even shaved their beard. Don't quote me, but they shaved their beard.
Guerrilla warfare.
They look just like the American soldiers. So we can't tell them apart. Like they Humvees and
Guerrilla
trucks.
warfare.
They got Ford on it. They got
Wow.
Ford, right. It's crazy.
Get up out of there. That's the
So-
best I can tell you, man. Get up out of there.
So it's to the point now. It's like it's so bad that we don't even know because they mocked us so bad. There was a World War II, the statue when they put the flag in.
Right.
They did that same thing. They dressed up with the American soldier, the American soldier outfit. They did the same thing with the Taliban flag, white flag with the Arabic letters on it. So they're actually mocking us. But they're talking like, hey, and when you hear the interviews when they talk, they talk like Arabic. They just, so it's going to be a problem because they look just like us. I mean, literally, you can't tell the difference. Because, sometimes the military, you have different nationalities as Americans.
Right.
So that's how it looks now, but you can't tell that that's not us. Like, so they got to come up with
guerrilla warfare.
They got to come up with something different. So, but, hey, they was evacuating, I think they got about 12,000 out so far. They did.
Okay.
They did about had like 34.
I think they was trying
planes.
to do what, 3,500 a day, 5,000 a day.
Man, they were really
Trying to get them up out of there.
Yeah.
And they got, but they got a deadline to get them up out of there, right?
August
Or everybody
31st.
getting murked.
Well,
It's the truth, bro. Let's not sugarcoat this.
I can't say everything's going to get. I don't know what they're going to do because they're not going to tell us.
Slaughter.
But they're saying it's definitely
Not looking good, bro.
it's definitely a deadline to get them out of there. Like I said, they said August 31st. So what is your opinion on that? Like, I mean, I know it's like I went from different topics, but I think I landed here.
Well, what made the ball pull them out though?
You had to. Oh, you didn't get the image.
Nah.
They blitzed the embassy. Remember I said that last time? They blitzed the embassy.
Right.
They took over the American embassy.
Oh man.
I said that last show, man.
Get up.
I knew you want.
Bro, I sat on this show and I said we got embassies around the world. We the only ones with embassies around the world. And you telling me they ran up in one of them things, bro?
Yeah.
And we pulled out.
We had to. We was outnumbered. You got to think there was only maybe 2,500 soldiers that were there, along with the Afghan, and along with the Afghan military. We had 24 of U.S. troops.
That ain't good, bro.
Right. They're 500,000 strong. They took over. So when they took over, remember I said they took over Afghanistan. I mean, took over the embassy at Afghanistan, the American embassy.
800,000.
They dropped the American flag, took it off the pole, and raised the black flag up on top of our embassy. So we had to run out of there. That's what the whole thing was about. When they took all the documents.
We were supposed to go to war. You wasn't supposed to pull the troops out. You were supposed to bring more troops in. You can't disrespect the embassy like that.
Well, here's what people got to understand about Joe Biden, because people are bashing Joe Biden. And I got to make a point. Joe Biden, what's been going on for the last 20 years? Joe Biden only been president for, 7 months now?
Right.
And
Right.
so he's just learning how to run the country. What's been taking place, like the pullout for May, that was made before him. Like they did all this stuff before him. Everything that was going on, all the weapons that were there. So he's now learning and how to run the country. At the same time, he has to learn how not to create so much bloodshed. You know, so the last thing we want to do is go to war. We don't want to go to war.
If the stick-up boys stick you up, bro, and you don't retaliate, they coming back around to get you again. You are labeled sweet now. You
Yes.
are a Pop-Tart.
Yes, that is correct.
Strawberry-flavored Pop-Tart.
That's correct.
They're going to keep coming and coming and
everybody-
coming because it's sweet.
Everybody says biting is weak, you know.
Oh, man. You
everybody-
got jammed and you ain't going to retaliate? That's the worst thing you could do. Not retaliate. You look like a
Well,
softest drugstore cotton, bro. That's horrible, bro.
I mean, they, like I said, they got 12,700 evacuees and they had 37 U.S. flights in 24 hours. In 24 hours, they were that's the most in the day. So they were trying their best.
Give you sentiments.
They were trying to do their best. But you know, hey, if like I said, if you're new to the channel, like what you hear, definitely subscribe, like, and comment. You know, Billionnear Radio. We thank you guys for tuning in. That is our time. And again, we like to thank our sponsor, An Outfit for You by Michael Keenan. You can go to Michael at anoutfitforyou.com or go to the website anoutfitforyou.com. I'm your host, Big Arm. My co-host, starring Latif Billions.
I'm a co-host. I'm a star. I'm a co-host. Billions. I love this Billionaire Radio, bro. I love this Billionaire Radio. Shout out to Glockaway Radio.
Definitely Toucan. Shout out to Glockwood Radio.
Shout out to
Toucan.
Shab, Toucan, man.
Definitely.
Love this thing, man. We just gonna keep on doing it, bro. Episodes gonna keep coming. We're gonna get better and better at this. It's gonna be a nice